it's impossible, Nuri. I have to go back to Andergast. Goswin? Meander Goswin?
What is so important in Andergast?
It is my home. Please open up. I'm sure this is the house Norta described to us.
Perhaps there's no one home.
There has to be someone. We need that prism thing. The fairy scholar said it's the key to Fanglari.
Are you looking for Meander Goswin? In that case, you're wasting your time.
How do you mean, sir?
Don't be so formal. Nobody here gives a hoot about that formality crap. They dragged Goswin from the Svelte, dead, about a year ago.
Who did that to Goswin?
He himself did, of course, like so many other townspeople.
And what's really behind that?
No, it's easy to make the most diverse of enemies in Inqui. Smugglers, whale hunters, Thoralians. You can ask over there at the bathhouse if you want to know more. If you're lucky, the bathwoman will spill the beans for free.
Who are you, anyway?
My name is Jar.
I am Geron, and this?
Is Nuri. And this is the first time in Inqui for both of you.
How?
How do I know that? I'm a good listener. I am the ear of the alleys, and their whispering conscience.
Impressive.
I can provide you with one or two other items, too.
Goswin was in possession of a prism. Do you know anything about it?
A prism? Without me hearing the tingle of coins in my pocket, all I can tell you is that he had one. What do you know about it?
Well, not much really.
You're cautious, eh? And damned right you should be.
See you later.
Watch your back.
I'd better not tell people too much about us. So Goswin is dead. How are we supposed to find the fairy gate now? We need to find out where the prism is. I wouldn't dare to lean against the image of a wrathful sea god so nonchalantly.
Well, one has to be favored by the gods to be able to do that.
Thanks for the rain, Efford. She doesn't want to go back to her world, but she won't tell me why. She's probably forgotten. Say, Nuri? I've never been this far from Andergast.
I don't like it here. It's all so filthy, and the people all say different things than they mean. Even the animals. Let's go away. I want to travel the sea.
Why do you want to travel the sea?
It is so vast and we'd be so free. We could go all sorts of places and see the whole world.
We'll see. Maybe later. The prism is important. It'll show us the way to Fanglari.
How does the prism know the way to Fanglari?
Well, I'm sure it must have been made there.
Is there a magic forge in Fanglari?
Must be. If you see the raven anywhere, tell me at once.
I miss him. Promise me you'll stay with me.
Don't worry, I'll take care of you. Act normal and inconspicuously.
I am who I am.
No, Nuri, that's the one thing you shouldn't be.
It will work out somehow. I'll just find something to do. Very quiet and very unsuspicious.
I'll be back in a minute. Who throws out a valuable hand mirror like that? Ah, it's cracked. It's cracked. But I didn't even say anything. It's all foggy. I can't see anything. must rain here quite frequently, I guess.
I look the other way in exchange for one favor or another.
Do what you want, floppy hat.
Your life, not mine. What? Perhaps I really shouldn't look.
Nuri! Hello. Hey. He's in a different world. Maybe for the better. He doesn't even recognize his own feet.
Let's go in.
Wait. You'd better wait outside, Nuri.
Why?
I'll have a look to see if the coast is clear first.
All right. You ask for the prism. I'll ask the dreamy man about Fanglari.
Hurry up, will you? I have to deliver a message.
First, dear Minka will deal with nasty wound.
Arokin will kill me. I have to go now. I'll come back.
You stay put, child. The wound might get infected otherwise. Message can wait.
Wait! I plan to be in the shark's tooth with my new bow by now.
With bad wound, you cannot make love, child.
Now he'll be sitting there in the trough, getting all jittery.
A Norbad. There was once a Norbad community in Andergast. They were expelled from the town because their children were accused of stealing many things.
What you looking at? Never seen blood before? Or never seen a woman before?
Will you hold still, child?
What are you ogling at? Here sits a South Seafarer in a Northland tub. That's all there is to it.
We'll take some more time, child. But you go ahead and undress.
I don't even want a bath. I just have some questions.
Questions? Nosiness can be dangerous around here. But you must know what's best for you.
Did you know a Meander Goswin?
What business do you have with Goswin, child?
He's a friend of my family. I wanted to pay a visit.
You part of Goswin's, Mishpoke. You look like you come from far. But visit Goswin, you can't anymore. Has died, little brother. Dragged his body from the Sveld back then. Nasty thing to behold.
Who killed him?
Who speaks of murder? Watch your questions, child.
What was Goswin like?
Good man, brother Meander. But in the end he went Meshuggah, the Schlemmer. A taster he was.
A boozer.
I see.
Babbling about different worlds all the time, and the key too. Prishim, he called it. Aye, who's to believe? Anyway, he's dead now. Boran knows why.
So, Goswin's house is unoccupied now.
Goswin's house. The honest merchant Harm has gekoived house.
Harm bought it.
Ah. Who is this Harm?
Honest merchant Harm. He owns most of Fishing Town. Is real blessing for region.
That's a nice bathhouse. How could you afford all this?
Through friendly gestures.
Friendly gestures?
Yes. End of story.
Where did she get her wound?
I don't ask questions. My work is to help.
And could you do that somewhat faster too?
Wounds need time.
So you know about Goswin's prism. Where is it now?
No idea what you talk about.
But you said...
Listen, Minka wants to live a little while longer, so be quiet.
I'll leave you to it then.
Good.
I have a few questions.
Just what I needed.
Where did you get that wound?
What business is that of yours?
I'm just asking.
Anyone who carries messages in Enqui lives a dangerous life.
Who mugged you?
Don't ask too many questions, babyface.
What do you have to deliver?
An important message. But if the bath woman takes much more time...
Minka is not taking time. Minka is thorough.
Who is this Araucan?
He's my employer. That's who he is. Now bugger off.
Will you hold still, child?
I don't like strangers who ask too many questions.
I was finished anyway. They're smeared with that powder. Every single wart has been carved immaculately. There's no way this can be a simple stone carving.
Take your little thieving fingers off, young man.
Empty.
Ahoy there, matey. Get into the breakwater.
No thanks.
Afraid of water, are we?
Aren't you the messenger's boyfriend?
Whose boyfriend?
The woman who's being tended to right now.
Oh, yes, of course. Ryard is my name. I'm a seafarer.
Geron.
From Andergast, right? I can tell from the accent. Been there once. Rotten town. Lots of pigs droppings. Unfriendly king, but a sweet maidservant. Oh, what rigging she had. Her name was, shit, I forgot. I only have eyes for,
The messenger.
Right you are.
What message does your girl have to deliver?
A message for harm. The honest merchant. But it's my policy to stay out of these things. I don't want to walk the plank.
This Harms seems to be an important man.
He seems to be. He's doing business with Alwyn Aroken.
And what else?
Don't ask too many questions, ship's boy. All I want to do is bathe my salmon here.
Who is this Araucan?
The king of the Ghostlight Hill. He also has a stone figurine exhibit up there now. Animals made of stone. The damn critters look like they'll charge at you any moment. But it's closed right now.
See you later.
And Garen will be coming to Fanglari with me. The only thing he doesn't know yet is if... There he is!
Say, Nuri? I'll be back in a minute. All that's missing is free beer now.
No.
And suddenly everything went dark. There was no laughter anymore, and no colours. But I can't remember why. I forgot everything.
She doesn't want to go back to her world, but she won't tell me why. She's probably forgotten. What's that written on the little sign next to him? I guess it's supposed to mean fish and passage. Are you the ferryman?
Uh-huh.
Do you travel the swamp as well? What's with the mumbling? Can't you speak properly? Oh, I see. I am sorry.
Uh-huh.
So, any luck yet? Can you give me one of your fish?
Huh?
Just one fish, that's all. Can I borrow your fishing rod? See you. The Nostrians are said to hang their salterelles on hooks like these so they'll lose their stench. It doesn't support anything. And what's the purpose of all those hooks in the wall? I always wanted to do that. Looks like my old throw net. Those are no figurines. Those animals have been petrified. I wonder what that might be for. A lamp, perhaps? Too far away. Those are no figurines. Those animals have been petrified. Not a good fit. That must be a kraken newt. There's something creepy about this figurine. Good thing Nuri isn't here. An orc skull. Unsettling. Too bad it's not a keg. I don't want to come to loggerheads with the bald one. That can't be healthy. There's an orc skull drawn on it. You'd better not have any more.
Hey. Slow down, Sonny. What's your business here?
I have to speak to Harm.
Speak to Harm is what the weed wants. Well. And why, pray tell?
I bring a message from Araucan.
You? Show me.
I can't. It's verbal.
Verbal?
Yes, it's all in my head.
Look, you Wade. I'll saw open your head if you don't make yourself scarce.
Nothing. No booze flowing yet. I'll have to hammer the tap into the barrel first. I have disturbing dreams even without this booze, but maybe I can use it as a bargaining token. I have disturbing dreams even without this booze, but maybe I can use it as a bargaining token. I can use this in this Nostrian weather. Spick and span. Since when did I start looking so tired around the eyes? So she's supposed to deliver a message to this harm guy. It'll be in the backpack.
What do you think you're doing, snotface?
I'm sorry. I mistook it for mine. So she's supposed to deliver a message to this harm guy. It'll be in the backpack. They're smeared with that powder. Say, Nuri? Can you try to coax a fish out?
Yes, if you're craving fish. Where is he?
Right on the wharf. Say, Nuri? Did he give you a fish?
Yes, sure. There you go. We chatted for a while too.
About what, pray tell?
Oh, this and that.
I'll be back in a minute. Blue herring. Much better. The fish bone doesn't stink that bad either.
Have you had too much fever dream, Spirit?
At least I'm not the one standing in the rain the whole day.
Do you need anything?
What's going on with the guy back there?
That boozer? Orcan fever dream, Spirit. The best stuff to forget it all.
Who's Merchant Harm?
Yes, the beloved, honest merchant Harm. His dealings always have two sides to them. On the one side, there are the beneficiaries. On the other side, there are the dead bodies.
And what exactly does he do?
At some point, he started selling strange stone figurines to Alwyn Aroken, the king of the underworld. Made a fortune doing that. Ever since, he's been involved with smuggling, too. But nobody knows exactly what he wants, because he never leaves his ship.
Where can I find Harm?
You've got big plans, my friend, haven't you?
That's none of your affair.
Of course. His ship, Thurbunera, is moored in the harbor.
See you later.
Watch your back.
Hey. Slow down, Sonny.
I have to speak to Harm.
Well. And why, pray tell?
I am Harm's nephew.
His nephew.
Aren't we all children of the honest Master Harm?
If you're here to beg for money, you better shove off.
No, I don't want money.
Come on. Take a powder and don't come back till you know what you want.
I don't want to come to loggerheads with the bald one. She's chaos personified, but she can't stand shards. Say, Nuri? I'll be back in a minute. Interested?
What? Where did you get that?
Do you know it, perchance?
He's asking if I... Why, of course I do. It was stolen from me. Give it to me.
I'll think of something I want in return first.
Very well. You seem to have already learned how things work around here.
See you later.
Watch your back.
Well,
What kind of figurine is that?
what? Oi, that is a frog. Out of stone. Gift from honest Harm.
It looks so real, as if it were hexed.
Aye, was expensive gift.
So you know about Goswin's
No idea what you talk about.
But you said... I'll leave you to it then.
Good.
Nuri will just play with it. Will you take us for this booze? Wait for us here. I need to acquire a compass first.
Hey. Slow down, Sonny.
I have to speak to Harm.
Well. And why, pray tell?
I'm from the ship next door and I wanted to ask for a bowl of sugar.
What?
Yes, the ship's cook wants to bake an Emperor Nardo cake, or he wants to try at least. And that's what he needs sugar for.
Take a hike.
Do you need it?
See you later.
Watch your back.
I have a few questions.
Just what I needed.
So why don't you let me deliver the message?
Are you bonkers? I reckon we'll have me drowned in the svelt 3 times if he finds out.
He doesn't have to.
But he will. Believe me.
You should watch your sweetheart more carefully.
What?
He's messing around with a pretty girl.
A girl?
Don't you turn around now, unruly child.
I don't believe you anyway. I can trust him. I know that.
I was finished anyway. Say, Nuri? There's someone in the bathhouse taking a bath all by himself. Perhaps you could chat with him a little while.
Is the coast clear now?
Yes.
And suddenly everything went dark.
Nuri!
There was no laughter anymore, and no colours.
Who said that you should jump into the bathtub with him?
But I can't remember why. I forgot everything.
Say, Nuri? I'll be back in a minute. I have a few questions.
Just what I needed.
You should watch your sweetheart more carefully.
What?
He's messing around with a pretty girl.
A girl?
Don't you turn around now, unruly child.
I don't believe you anyway. I can trust him. I know that.
I was finished anyway. Here, you can watch your sweetheart through the mirror.
Oi, give it to me. What's that tart doing there? I daring to try anything with this made-up doll. Now he's in for some trouble.
Will you hold still, child?
And will you hurry up already?
The message for this harm guy.
I'll kill him.
But don't let them catch you, child.
The message for this harm guy. Of course, it's in some kind of code.
Hey. Slow down, Sonny.
I have to speak to Harm.
Well. And why, pray tell?
I bring a message from Araucan.
You? Show me. Well. I've never seen you here before. Are you new?
Yes, that's right. Now let me pass.
The watchwords first.
Watchwords?
Yep. What is the profession of the Honourable Master Arm? Which animal does the Honourable Master Arm like best? What wine does the Honourable Master Arm like best? Well, spill. What is Arm's profession?
Harm is an honest merchant.
Very well. Next question. Which animal does a generous Master Arm like best?
Kraken newts. 8-armed kraken newts.
Buzz off, you weed. Tell a rockin' he shouldn't send another greenhorn like you.
Do you need anything?
Let's go back to Harm. What's Harm's profession?
Well, the people are shouting it all through the alleys. He is an honest merchant.
Do you know which animals Harm likes best?
Which animals? That's rich. Harm doesn't like anything besides himself and his dear money.
Which wine does Harm like best?
How should I know? Red Gurren, perhaps.
Another question. See you later.
Watch your back.
Interested?
What? Where did you get that?
Do you know it, perchance?
He's asking if I... Why, of course I do. It was stolen from me. Give it to me.
I'll think of something I want in return first.
Very well. You seem to have already learned how things work around here.
Let's go back. Do you know which animals Harm likes best?
Which animals? That's rich. Harm doesn't like anything.
Another question. See you later.
Watch your back.
Hey. Slow down, Sonny.
Harm has to receive the message at once.
Profession, favourite animal, why? Well, spill. What is Harm's profession?
Harm is an honest merchant.
Very well. Next question. Which animal does a generous master arm like best?
Harm loves money.
Yes. And what's that in the smuggler's banter? Can't a rockin' even brief his messengers sufficiently? Buzz off, snotface, and learn how to talk like an honourable smuggler.
Do you need anything?
You teach me smuggler's banter and I'll give you the newt.
Deal. Show me. Excellent. That's excellent.
Yes, it's really nice. And now for the smuggler's banter.
All right. I've got a piece of paper here with the most important expressions written on it. All you have to do is interpret them the right way.
If this is just a worthless shred of paper...
What then? Come on, take it.
See you later.
Watch your back.
Hey. Slow down, Sonny.
Harm has to receive the message at once.
Profession, favourite animal, why? Well, spill. What is Harm's profession?
Harm is an honest merchant.
Very well. Next question. Which animal does a generous master arm like best?
Harm loves moths. Lots of moths.
Yes, exactly. Last question. What wine does the Honourable Master Arm like best?
Frog's wine. Harm doesn't drink anything but frog's wine.
Yep. Clear frog's wine, clear mind.
So will you let me pass already? The message is of great importance.
Yep. But first I'll have to frisk you for weapons. You'll get them back when you come out. Now empty out your pockets. There's a messenger, Honourable Master Arm. He has a message from Moroccan for you.
Let him enter.
Watch your words, Weed.
So Moroccan sent you. Come closer, I want to see what you're doing. You stink. You stink as if you had camped out in the wild for weeks.
I can't afford the bathhouse, honourable merchant.
Ye gods, how cute are the common folk. What are you staring at? Has your mackerel's brain slipped into your guts? Or is something wrong with my skin?
Your neck, Master Harm. Perhaps you should do something about those nasty streaks.
Is that so? Well, at least you have some spine, as opposed to all the other muck-eaters in this forsaken swamp. Don't worry, my ailment, although fatal, is not contagious. What's your name?
Geron.
Why don't you wear your anchor gear on?
My anchor was stolen. I got mugged.
Great. A Rorcan has sent me an idiot.
I don't know about that.
All right. Give me the message. Ha! The whale hunters plan to attack this very night? Haven't they learned that it's best to leave a dying wolf alone? But let them come. The prism is mine alone. Geron. How come I've never seen you in Arorcan's camp?
Araucan just hired me today. This here is my first job.
In that case, I'll tell you the rules of the game now. Do you see that crossbow behind me? One wrong move, and it will be the last thing you see. One thoughtless word, and your throat will be decorated with a bolt. You try to steal from me, and you'll be knocking on the gates of hell, begging admittance. My hand may tremble, but at this range I can shoot the mites on your head between the eyes. Believe me, Greenhorn, life is too short to spend it playing with fire. And fortune is a wayward bitch.
Those unusual stone figurines you're selling. Who makes them?
An unusual friend.
I see. Don't you have a remedy for the rash?
Cod liver oil. The latest magical cure from the quacks. Desperate hope must be the daily bread for those who are about to die, I guess. Make yourself useful and get a bottle from the sideboard for me.
Why do the whale hunters want to steal this prism from you?
It is the key to a different world. A world of light. A world of healing. That's all you need to know.
Is it a bad message?
What business is that of yours?
Is there anything else I could do?
Stay nearby until I've written my answer to a Rorcan. When you step through that door, my guard will frisk you. So keep your filthy hands off my treasures. Oh yes, take this anchor. Its previous owner had a loose tongue. He doesn't need it now.
If you need anything, just holler. Whatever cod liver oil may be, it looks terrible. Your cod liver oil.
Thanks.
There are still boisterous seafarers in front of the harbour tavern. Shall I open the window? The air will do your skin good.
Do whatever you have to do. Great, raucous Thorwalians. I hate the North.
Empty, but it's nice wood. This wax-soiled bowl alone must be worth ducats. This wax-soiled bowl alone must be worth ducats. There are little bells on the lid. Wicked. I guess this is supposed to be a whale. There's a strange light coming from the mouth. If I fill the jingle bells with wax, they won't jingle anymore. Locked. anchor seems to be some kind of identification badge for his crew. Nuri fishes for the key with the anchor and replaces the key with the fishbone. Should be easy, if only the key wasn't dangling round Harm's infected neck. I'd rather not.
Can't you at least do this without the powder? It itches the wound like I'm suffering from Zorgenpox.
Oi, oi, child. Powder helps start healing. Bandage, let take effect. Change is remedy by Minka's old man.
But it burns!
Well?
Can you give me some of your powder?
You injured, child? No, you don't look too abused. My little powder is for injured only.
Can I at least have some of the used bandages?
By no means! Who knows what he's going to do with them? He might end up taking them to a druid who could curse me with them.
I don't even know any druids.
Better to be safe than sorry.
That's why old Minker always throws old bandages in sea.
I'll leave you to it then.
Good.
Say, Nuri? That's enough now. Come out of the top now.
Take care, Bathmaster.
Do you really have to leave so early, Honey Pie?
I dare you to look now. Bullseye. That stuff is really making me itchy. Say, Nuri? I'll be back in a minute. Ferryman?
Huh?
Can I borrow your fishing rod? See you. Just like the flagpole in our courtyard, just upside down, and with a boat. Unusual design, but what does an Andergastian know of seafaring? Some more cod liver oil?
Yes, why not?
Let's see what healing powers this itching powder really has. Your cod liver oil.
Thanks. What's this? It's getting worse again. Can't stand it! Damn swamp.
Say, Nuri? Why don't you go to the lifeboat on the big ship?
Do you want to swing with me?
No, I just want you to sit in the lifeboat.
I'll get you to swing with me eventually.
She's chaos personified, but she can't stand shards. The ship seems to have seen its fair share of battle. What if she were, she could fly in and steal something. Why can't Nuri be a blossom fairy? If she were, she could fly in and steal something. Say, Nuri? You can get out again.
Alright. That was boring anyway.
Say, I'll be back in a minute. with me. Do you see the hole in the window there?
I'll fix it.
No. Take this anchor. There's a key in the cabin. It looks like this fishbone. You have to fish for it through the hole with the anchor, and then replace the key with the fishbone. At the same time, I'll distract the merchant. Can you do that?
Of course I can. I'm a fairy.
Good, because if anything goes wrong, I'm dead. Why can't Nuri be a blossom fairy? If she were, she could fly in and steal something. Some more cod liver oil?
Yes, why not?
Your cod liver oil.
Thanks.
Honourable Master Harm,
Yes?
those unusual stone figurines you're selling, who makes them?
An unusual friend.
I see. If you need anything, just... I guess this is supposed to be a whale. There's a strange light coming. Enough fresh air.
If you say so.
His whole neck is scrubbed down to the flesh. If I were him, I wouldn't scratch all the time. Honourable Master Harm,
Yes?
may I ask you a question, Honourable Master Merchant?
If you must.
Where did you get all these peculiar treasures?
Kunkum, Talusa, Mengbilla, Alanfa. I used to be a globe-trotter before my ailment chained me to this miserable sulphurous swamp.
Were you a pirate?
I was a good man, but now all that's left is fear of death. Anything else?
Yes. What ailment are you suffering from?
I'm dying. The quacks won't tell me. They sell me remedies that would make the skin fall off a cat, but they're not fooling me. You can hear death when he's approaching. Time's running out for the Honourable Effendi Harm. Is that all?
One last question. Did you kill Meander Goswin?
Not with my own hands. Did you know him? Was he your father, perchance? Is this about revenge?
No.
The old man was a boozer. He became a danger to our mission. Boron knows he wouldn't have lasted one more year anyway. And now leave me alone.
Say, Nuri? So, do you have the key?
Yes, here it is. What's your plan now?
I'll have to get past the baldy with the key on me.
Why don't you just carry it in your mouth?
What?
Hide the key under your tongue. Nobody will look there.
Yes, why not? I'll be back in a minute. Easy now. The prism. Got it, but how can I get it past the guard? The prism fits perfectly.
What?
Now the boozers have started to throw bottles.
Oh, how I'm fed up with the North. Fex be thanked. The blue light points west. The fairy gate must be somewhere in that direction. If Gorm finds the prison, I'm dead. In case the ship casts off, we can hide as stowaways in this lifeboat. Say, Nuri? You can get out again.
All right. That was boring anyway.
Ferryman?
Huh?
Let's go.
Uh-huh.
Come on, Nuri. We're leaving.
But how are we going to find our way?
We'll just follow the light of the crystal.
hasn't the ferryman taken us any further?
The ferryman was spooked by the surroundings.
Is it spooky around here?
Are you frightened?
No, not as long as you're here. Is this the end of your world already?
Yes, we'll be there soon.
So how come it's so dark here? You said Fanglari is a beautiful place, and shouldn't we see the green sky on the horizon by now?
Fanglari would be too easy to find if everybody could see it from afar.
I guess you're right. Oh, Garen. It all sounds so marvelous, as if soon all my dreams will come true. Tell me, isn't there a princess in Fanglari? Do you know if she's happy?
There's no princess more happy than the one in Fanglari. She lives in a tower of almond wood together with the king of the chestnuts, and every night the animals of the forest sing a lullaby for her that can be heard even beyond the hills of the ebony mountains.
And does she ever leave her tower?
The princess of Fanglari loves to travel. That's why there are doors leading everywhere throughout the tower. The clothes trunk leads to the desert, and there's a window to a lonesome island in the attic. Don't you believe me?
I believe you. Garen? Ever since I left the fairy world behind, I've always dreamt of a land like Fanglari. Soon it will come true, and it sounds even more beautiful than I ever imagined.
Just you wait until we get there.
That's not it. I want to give you something.
Your necklace? But...
I'll be in Fanglari soon, and then I'll be able to use magic without limitations. Until then, I want you to wear it for me.
But how will you be able to use magic without the fairy water?
You do the magic.
Me?
I'm giving my magic to you. Then you'll be able to fix all the things you've smashed before.
I don't know if I...
Take it already. Wonderful. An endless night at the end of the world. How fitting.
Fitting for what?
Why, for our bond of love.
Nuri, you trust me, whatever happens, right?
Mm-hmm. That's fitting. Raven!
Shh! Poor Garon. You'll wake him up.
Where have you been all this time?
I went to get an overview. And you?
We're going to Fanglari. I'll finally be able to use magic again. There are rainbow beavers there, and I'll be safe from the seer. And we'll take you along too.
To Fanglari?
It's beautiful there. The skies are green and time is eternal.
Well, well. Green skies, you say?